Disney's done it! Disney's done it again!
The story's been good. How long can it last? How long can the future keep up with the past? As long as there's a man, or a woman, or a child, as long as there's a need for a laugh or a smile.
Two and a half miles from the Magic Kingdom, on the other side of the world, dreamers and doers from Disney and American industry are doing it again. With a showplace of such proportions, it's the largest private construction project in the world. Epcot Center, a celebration of imagination and ingenuity. Everybody dreams. Everyone in every city of every country on earth. We Americans have been lucky. We've had the freedom to express our creativity and control our own destiny. We know how to make dreams come true. And we're going to share those dreams with the world at Epcot Center. Physically, Epcot Center is divided into two worlds, Future World and World Showcase. The focal point of Future World is Spaceship Earth, where a communication system of tomorrow is becoming a reality. Imagine a time when information from any book in any library, from any source in any country of the world is available simply by touching a screen. It's happening now, in this 18-story geosphere presented by the Bell System. Inside, you'll spiral through time, tracing man's progress in communication throughout the ages, from inventions that propelled man into a world of exchanging ideas to new systems stemming from our modern need for rapid access to information. Tomatoes grow without soil, and lettuce sprouts from styrofoam in The Land by Kraft. This 6-acre pavilion explores new techniques in farming and food production. Aquacultures, where shrimp are bathed in a red light, making them oblivious to their artificial environment and allowing them to grow to an enormous size. Rotating cylinders simulate growing vegetation in space. The Kitchen Cabaret provides some food for thought about the importance of good nutrition in a musical variety format starring Bonnie Appetit, the Kitchen Crackpots, Mr. Dairy Goods, the comedy team of Ham and Eggs, and the Boogie Woogie Bakery Boy, who, leading a very crummy life, has come back to be the toast of the town. Exxon's universe of energy opens with a unique film format projected on 100 rotating screens, resulting in amazing visual effects, including a heightened sense of three-dimensional realism. After the pre-show, you stay in your chair and the entire 600-seat theater travels by a computerized wire guidance system into a primeval world with full-scale dinosaurs, earthquakes, and erupting volcanoes. And an electrifying tale of the creation of fossil fuels that continues with the story of man's uses of energy on Earth through the present and on to the nuclear age. The entire show is a ride on sunshine, powered by energy gathered by 80,000 photovoltaic cells on the pavilion roof. Man is forever going places and looking for better ways to get there. General Motors' World of Motion presents an entertaining view of our strides in transportation from the foot power of cavemen to experimental systems in a city of the future. Stops along the way prove that getting there wasn't always half the fun. Dreams for the future, for communication, transportation, energy, all creativity starts with somebody's idea. Kodak's Journey into Imagination explores that fantastic world of ideas and creativity with two imaginative hosts, Dreamfinder and his sidekick, Figment. The first 70mm 3D film ever produced provides you a child's eye view of imagination. In The Image Works, a funhouse of the future, you'll paint with an electronic palette, star in a special effects video demonstration, and make instruments in an orchestra play simply by pointing at them. Why dream of the 21st century when you can experience it now in Communicore, a main street of tomorrow's ideas and inventions? A wide range of hands-on activities enables you to see, touch, and hear the future that may soon be a part of your everyday life. You'll see how someday you may express your opinion on key world issues merely by pressing a button on your living room armchair. You'll take a peek at the computer wizardry that helps make Epcot Center tick in Sperry Univac's Computer Central. Whatever's happening at Epcot Center is controlled right here. Even the more than 18,000 separate movements for the 450 audio animatronic figures. Would you like a chance to determine your own future? Horizons by General Electric offers a peek into 4 lifestyles of tomorrow. Select one that appeals most to you, and off you'll go to find out what's in store. More than 70% of the Earth's surface is ocean, and yet we know so little about this liquid space frontier. In The Living Seas, you'll travel underwater to an experimental sea-based station of the future, contained within a 5.5 million gallon saltwater tank, the largest in the world. Dreams of the future. Wonderful ideas to make this a better life for us all. But our greatest dream is a world where nations stand side by side in friendship. At the opening of Epcot Center, 9 nations will be doing just that in World Showcase. And it will be incredible. A peaceful garden and shimmering waterfall complement a lovely pagoda in the Japan Pavilion. A pond filled with multicolored koi fish forms a living, moving image of Japanese art. The rugged spirit and awesome majesty of the vast Canadian wilderness are captured in a Circle Vision 360 tour, a film experience that completely surrounds you with breathtaking landscapes and scenery. When in Italy, dine as the Romans do. Alfredo's the original of Rome. When you've had your fill of fettuccine, stroll through the quaint Italian plaza and discover old world shops and beautiful sculpted fountains. What would a trip to the United Kingdom be without gabled rooftops, cobblestone streets, and steak and kidney pie at a traditional British pub? Do you ever dream of dining beneath the Eiffel Tower? The France Pavilion features a 7-story replica and an elegant sidewalk cafe with the finest French cuisine. It's always Oktoberfest in the festive beer garden of Germany, where bright colors pour from window boxes in the town square. Medieval shops are filled with authentic fine porcelain, hand-carved cuckoo clocks, and music boxes. Steeped in a cultural heritage that reaches back to the dawn of civilization, the ornately crafted Temple of Heaven marks the entrance to the China Pavilion. Visit spectacular, never-before-filmed areas of this country's dramatic landscapes and architecture through the magic of circle vision. Festive shops and villages filled with song and dance wait for you in Mexico. Then, through a special tunnel, time magically peels away and Mexico's colorful history is brought to life. Appropriately hosting World Showcase is the American Adventure. More than 35 audio-animatronic figures from history tell the tale of a nation made of all nations. Benjamin Franklin and Mark Twain host this dramatic voyage through the bitter struggles and exalting triumphs that created a new and individual country. It is perhaps the most inspiring show about America ever presented. The story of America is filled with events that add up to make this one of the most glorious countries on earth. It's a saga of dreamers and doers who saw the future and made the right choices. And that's what Epcot Center is all about. Epcot Center is a celebration of imagination and ingenuity, of the dreamers and doers at Disney and throughout the world.
As long as there's a man, or a woman, or a child, as long as there's a need for a laugh or a smile, Disney will do it again. Disney will do it again. Disney in everyone. There's a little Disney in everyone. There's a little Disney in everyone. There's a little Disney in you.
Looks like Disney's done it again.